Your Honda's fuel system is under attack right now. The threat isn't coming from bad gas or a worn pump. It's sitting on the shelf at your local auto parts store in a colorful bottle promising better performance. Most Honda owners don't realize they're damaging their own engines. The fuel additive market is worth billions, and 3 out of 4 products either waste your money or quietly wreck components Honda designed to run 200,000 miles without major repair. That octane booster you just bought, it could be poisoning your oxygen sensors as we speak. I'm exposing 8 fuel additives that have no business in your Civic, Accord, or CR-V. Then I'll show you the 5 products that actually protect your Honda without the risk. Pay attention to number 3 on the bad list because it's destroying catalytic converters in Hondas across the country, and it's sold at every major retailer. Additive number 1, octane boosters containing MMT. Most octane boosters contain methyl cyclopentadienyl manganese tricarbonyl, or MMT. This is the most dangerous additive Honda owners use without realizing the damage. Here's what makes MMT particularly harmful to Honda engines. MMT contains manganese, a metal that leaves deposits throughout your fuel system. These deposits contaminate oxygen sensors, clog catalytic converters, and coat spark plug. Honda's high compression engines and tight emissions tolerances make them especially vulnerable to MMT damage. Your Honda owner's manual specifically warns against fuels containing metallic additive. MMT falls directly into this category. The damage happens gradually. After a few bottles, your check engine light illuminates with oxygen sensor code. Your catalytic converter starts failing, causing power loss and emissions test failures. Replacing a Honda catalytic converter costs $1,200 to $2,000, all because of a $10 bottle of octane booster. Here's the truth Honda dealerships won't admit. Your Honda doesn't need octane boosters. It's designed to run perfectly on regular 87 octane fuel, unless your owner's manual specifies premium. If you're getting knock or pinging, fix the actual problem. Check for carbon buildup, bad spark plugs, or incorrect ignition timing. Don't mask it with octane boosters that create worse problems. Popular brands containing MMT include many store brand octane boosters and products like STP Octane Booster. Check the ingredient. If it lists MMT or manganese compounds, don't use it in your Honda. Additive number 2, engine oil additives in fuel. Some products claim to lubricate your fuel system by adding oil-based compounds to gasoline. This is particularly harmful for Honda's direct injection engine. Honda's fuel injectors operate at extremely high pressures, up to 2,500 psi, in direct injection systems. These injectors require precise fuel viscosity to maintain proper spray pattern. Oil-based fuel additives change fuel viscosity, disrupting injector operation. The result is poor atomization, incomplete combustion, and carbon deposits on intake valve. For Honda engines with direct injection like the 1.5T and 2.0T found in CR-VS, Civics, and Accord, this problem is critical. Direct injection already struggles with carbon buildup on intake valves because fuel never washes over them. Adding oil-based products accelerates this carbon accumulation. Within 20,000 miles, you'll experience rough idle, hesitation, and misfires requiring expensive walnut blasting to clean the valve. That service costs $400 to $600 at Honda dealerships, all because you used a $15 bottle of oil-based fuel additive. Honda's fuel system doesn't need additional lubrication. Modern gasoline already contains detergents and lubricant. Adding more disrupts the precise balance Honda engineers designed into the fuel system. Products to avoid include anything advertising upper cylinder lubrication or fuel system lubrication. Your Honda's fuel system is self-lubricating by design. Additive number 3, cheap fuel injector cleaners with harsh solvent. Not all injector cleaners are created equal. Many cheap products use harsh solvents that damage rubber seals and O-rings throughout your Honda's fuel system. Honda fuel injectors use precision rubber seals that maintain pressure and prevent leaks. Aggressive solvents in cheap cleaners cause these seals to swell, crack, or deteriorate. The result is fuel leaks at the injector base, requiring expensive injector replacement. Honda fuel injectors cost $150 to $200 each, and most engines have 4 to 6 injectors. Here's how to identify harmful injector cleaners. Look at the active ingredient. Products using acetone, toluene, or xylene as primary solvents are too aggressive for Honda's sensitive fuel system. These solvents also damage fuel pumps. Store-brand injector cleaners often use these aggressive formulas because they're cheap to manufacture. The bottle costs $5, but the damage costs thousands. If you're experiencing injector problems in your Honda, use proper cleaners with PEA, polyethyramine, as the active ingredient. Honda's fuel injectors are already more resistant to carbon buildup than injectors from other manufacturers. Avoid products like generic store-brand injector cleaners or anything promising instant results. Additive number 4, water removal product. Many Honda owners use water removal products in their fuel tanks, thinking they're preventing problems. In reality, they're creating them. Modern Honda fuel systems already handle small amounts of water through the fuel filter and tank design. The fuel filter traps water, and the tank includes a low point where water naturally collects away from the fuel pump pickup. Adding alcohol-based water removers changes this system. Isopropyl alcohol dissolves water into the fuel, forcing it through your entire fuel system instead of letting it settle harmlessly in the tank. For Honda's direct injection systems, this is particularly damaging. Water mixed into fuel causes corrosion in high-pressure fuel pumps and injectors. These components cost $800 to $1,200 to replace. Honda engines are also sensitive to alcohol content in fuel. Your owner's manual specifies E10 gasoline containing up to 10% ethanol. Adding more alcohol through water removers pushes the total alcohol content higher, causing lean running conditions and potential damage to fuel system components. Here's what smart Honda owners do instead. If you suspect water in your fuel tank, drain it properly or let the fuel filter do its job. Don't try to dissolve water through your expensive fuel system. Products like heat and similar alcohol-based water removers should never go in your Honda's tank. They solve a problem that doesn't exist and create problems that cost thousands. Additive number 5, performance enhancers promising instant horsepower. Walk into any auto parts store and you'll see bottles promising 10, 20, even 50 extra horsepower from one tank of gas. Here's the reality. They don't work, and some damage your Honda. Honda engines produce power through precise air-fuel ratios, optimize ignition timing, and efficient combustion. You can't change these fundamentals by pouring a bottle of chemicals in your tank. These performance enhancers typically contain a mix of detergents, octane boosters, and sometimes oxygenates. At best, they clean dirty fuel systems and restore lost performance. They never add power beyond your engine's stock capability. At worst, they disrupt Honda's carefully calibrated emission system. Your oxygen sensors detect the altered exhaust composition and trigger check engine light. For Honda engines with VTEC, these additives can interfere with the precise oil pressure requirements that activate variable valve timing. VTEC engagement requires specific oil viscosity and pressure. Fuel additives that somehow make their way into the oil system can disrupt this. Here's what Honda dealerships won't tell you. If your Honda feels sluggish, you have an actual problem that needs fixing. Dirty air filters, worn spark plugs, carbon buildup. A bottle of performance enhancer won't fix any of these. The marketing claims are designed to exploit your desire for more power. Additive number 6, ethanol treatment product. With E10 gasoline containing 10% ethanol as standard, an entire industry emerged selling ethanol treatment products. Most Honda owners don't need them, and using them can cause problems. Honda engines are designed to run on E10 fuel. Your fuel system components, seals, and lines are ethanol compatible from the factory. Adding ethanol treatment products is unnecessary and potentially harmful. These products typically contain additional alcohol compounds or solvents meant to stabilize ethanol. In reality, they increase total alcohol content beyond Honda's specifications. Higher alcohol content causes several problems in Honda engines. Alcohol is hygroscopic, meaning it attracts water. More alcohol means more water absorption, leading to corrosion in fuel tanks, lines, and injectors. Alcohol also runs leaner than gasoline, requiring more fuel to maintain proper air-fuel ratios. Your Honda's ECU can compensate for E10, but higher alcohol content from added treatments can push the mixture too lean, causing hesitation and potential engine damage. For Honda owners who store vehicles seasonally, ethanol treatment products seem appealing. Here's the correct approach instead. Fill your tank completely with fresh E10 fuel before storage. A full tank minimizes condensation and prevents ethanol phase separation. Add a quality fuel stabilizer designed for ethanol fuels if storing longer than 3 months. This is different from ethanol treatment products. Stabilizers prevent oxidation without adding more alcohol. Products marketing themselves as ethanol cleaners or ethanol protectors are solutions looking for problems. Your Honda already handles E10 fuel perfectly. Don't fix what isn't broken. Additive number 7, diesel fuel additives in gasoline engine. This might seem obvious, but some Honda owners accidentally use diesel fuel additives in their gasoline engine. The confusion comes from similar product packaging and placement on store shelves. Diesel fuel additives contain cetane improvers and lubricity enhancers designed for compression ignition engines. These chemicals are completely incompatible with Honda's spark ignition gasoline engine. In gasoline engines, diesel additives cause multiple problems. They alter combustion characteristics, potentially causing knock and pre-ignition. They contaminate oxygen sensors with compounds the sensors weren't designed to measure. Most seriously, they can damage catalytic converters. The chemical compounds in diesel additives don't burn completely in gasoline combustion, leaving deposits that clog and poison the catalyst. Honda catalytic converters are precisely tuned to your engine's emissions output. Contamination from diesel additives requires catalyst replacement, costing $1,200 to $2,000. Always read product labels carefully. Diesel fuel additives clearly state for diesel engines only. If you've accidentally used one, drain your fuel tank immediately and refill with fresh gasoline. Don't assume all fuel additives work in all engines. Honda's gasoline engines require gasoline-specific products only. Additive number 8. Old or expired fuel additive. Fuel additives have shelf life. That bottle sitting in your garage for 3 years, it's probably degraded and could damage your Honda. Chemical compounds in fuel additives break down over time, especially when exposed to temperature changes, sunlight, or air. Degraded additives lose effectiveness and sometimes form harmful compounds. Old fuel injector cleaners become less effective at removing deposits and more likely to leave their own residue. Expired octane boosters lose their octane boosting capability but retain harmful components like MMT. Fuel stabilizers are particularly problematic when expired. They're designed to prevent oxidation, but old stabilizers can accelerate oxidation instead, creating gum and varnish in your Honda's fuel system. Check expiration dates before using any fuel additive. If the product is past its date or you don't know how old it is, don't use it. Store fuel additives in cool, dark places in sealed containers. Heat and light accelerate chemical degradation. For Honda owners, the risk isn't worth the minimal cost of fresh additives. A $12 bottle of injector cleaner is much cheaper than the fuel system cleaning required after using degraded products. Now, let's cover the fuel additives that actually deliver benefits for Honda engines without causing damage. These are the products smart Honda owners use, based on chemistry that works and testing that proves it. Good additive number 1, Chevron Techron. Concentrate Plus. This is the gold standard for Honda fuel system maintenance. Chevron Techron uses polyetheramine, PEA, as its active ingredient, which is the most effective fuel system cleaner available. For Honda's direct injection engines, Techron provides the best protection against carbon buildup on intake valves. While it can't clean valves directly since fuel doesn't contact them, it keeps injectors clean and reduces combustion chamber deposits that contribute to valve contamination. Honda's high compression engines benefit particularly from Techron's ability to remove carbon deposits. Cleaner combustion chambers mean more efficient burning and better power delivery. Use Techron every 3,000 to 5,000 miles. Add the full bottle to a near-empty tank, then fill up. This maximizes concentration for best cleaning effectiveness. Techron is one of the few additives that won't void your Honda warranty. Many Honda dealerships actually recommend it, though they'll charge you significantly more than buying it yourself. Good additive number 2, BG44K Fuel System Cleaner. BG44K is a professional-grade fuel system cleaner used by many Honda dealerships for severe carbon buildup cases. It's more aggressive than Techron, but still safe for Honda's precision component. The active ingredient is also PEA-based, but at higher concentrations than consumer product. BG44K is designed for complete fuel system cleaning, from tank to injectors to combustion chambers. For Honda engines experiencing performance problems from carbon buildup, BG44K delivers faster results than Techron. It's particularly effective for Honda engines that have missed maintenance and developed significant deposits. Good additive number 3, Redline. Redline SI1 Complete Fuel System Cleaner is another PEA-based product that works exceptionally well with Honda engines. It's designed for modern fuel injection systems, including direct injection. What makes Redline particularly good for Honda owners is its focus on intake valve deposits in direct injection engines. Redline also contains upper cylinder lubricants that are compatible with Honda's tight tolerance. Unlike oil-based additives that disrupt fuel viscosity, Redline's lubricants enhance combustion without interfering with injector operation. Use Redline every 3,000 to 5,000 miles for maintenance. For Honda engines with carbon issues, you can use it more frequently initially. Good additive number 4, Seafoam Motor Treatment. Seafoam is controversial in the automotive community. Some swear by it, others call it snake oil. Here's the truth for Honda owners. Seafoam works when used correctly for specific problem. For Honda engines, seafoam is best used through the intake manifold rather than in the fuel tank. This method directly addresses carbon buildup on intake valves in direct injection engines, where fuel additives can't read. In the fuel tank, seafoam works as a maintenance cleaner but isn't as effective as PEA-based products for Honda's modern fuel injection system. Use it every 5,000 miles if you prefer it, but Techron or Redline deliver better results. Seafoam's advantage for Honda owners is versatility. You can use it in the crankcase to clean oil deposits, in the fuel system for cleaning, or through the intake for carbon removal. Good additive number 5. Top-tier gasoline. This isn't technically a fuel additive you add yourself, but it's the most important additive for Honda engine longevity. Top-tier gasoline contains enhanced detergent additives that prevent deposits from forming. Here's what Honda won't emphasize enough. Using top-tier gasoline eliminates the need for most fuel additive. The detergent packages in top-tier fuel keep injectors, intake valves, and combustion chambers clean automatically. Top-tier brands include Shell, Chevron, Mobil, BP, and Costco, among others. These fuels meet standards significantly higher than EPA minimum requirement. For Honda's direct injection engines, top-tier gasoline is critical. These engines are particularly sensitive to intake valve deposits, and top-tier's enhanced detergents minimize deposit formation. Honda owners who consistently use top-tier gasoline report fewer carbon-related problems and maintain better fuel economy over high-mileage operation. The difference becomes dramatic after 100,000 miles. The cost difference between top-tier and budget gas is typically 3 to 5 cents per gallon. Over a year, this costs maybe $50 more. Compare that to the $400 to $600 cost of carbon cleaning, and top-tier fuel is the cheapest insurance you can buy. Follow these fuel additive tips, and you'll get the reliability your Honda was made to deliver. These mechanic secrets about fuel additives will protect Honda's unique engineering and extend your car's lifespan by hundreds of thousands of miles.